It's a good ball in. Chance for us on the volley. What a finish, guys. It's Noble. One of our highest rated players has just scored our first goal. As I see, a literal counter-attack to James now. He's got to score this, guys. He's got to score this. And he slots it home. What a counter-attack from S2GFC. We move. Here we are, guys, back again with another episode of the FIFA 22 Creator Club series, and I'm hyped for this one. Last episode was just the beginning. We got a good feeling of the squad, found out a lot about our players like Noble, Brian, Nicholas, Cabri, Whom, of course, and we really got a good feeling of the team, and it was fun getting to know this setup. And not just that, we also managed to sign Tanganga on a very good deal. It was a bargain, if I may say so myself. For just 7 million, we managed to sign him up. Decent start in the championship as well, with 2 games played and of course a win and a draw, so can't complain. The grind continues though in this episode, as we've got transfer business to do. We're in the summer window and I've got a fair few ideas. With 10 million left, we're looking for a midfielder, possibly a striker as well. So we've got business to do in this episode and I'm excited. The support you guys showed on the first episode of this series, just mind-blowing. I asked for 10,000 likes. We're close to 15,000 as of me recording this video right now. That is just insane. If you guys smash out 10k likes again, I'll 100% get you all an episode tomorrow as well. So it's in your hands. Drop a like in the video. Make sure to subscribe as well, because there's going to be daily career mode content coming your way. Also, a big thank you to EA for providing me a copy of FIFA 22 early to record this content for you guys. Last episode, we were introduced to this squad that we've got, and it's a very balanced squad. We don't really have any of the superstar youngsters, but we've got a lot of veterans, a lot of good players like Brian, but players that are aging. Noble as well is probably one of the best players we've got in the setup. Savage is one of the talents. So I'm really growing into this team. I'm really enjoying the players we've got. Nicholas was so much fun to use in that last episode. But one thing I noticed, a lot of the players at the club here, their contracts are expiring. So we need to be smart and we need to start renewing contracts. Maybe we'll do that once we're outside the transfer window. That needs to be a big focus for us. Before we get any further, it's time for the first press conference of this series. I've read through your comments and we've picked 3 really good ones. As always, if you guys want to get involved, drop in your questions down in the comments section below. First one, can you show how detailed player stats are regularly? Things like tackles per 90, pass accuracy and whatnot, it'd be great to know. I know a lot of you guys like me are stat nerds, and why not? After every game, I'll try and show you guys all the stats in detail, especially stats like XG, expected goals and whatnot. So we will definitely keep tabs on that after every other game at least. Next up, this is actually a good question. You usually don't focus on the team captains. What are the qualities you're looking for in your team captain? Who will don the armband? Also, how do you manage to not rage at the game when conceding late on? About the last part of the answer, well, in the last episode when we did concede that late goal, I kind of saw it coming because we weren't playing well and it was like, fair enough, they deserved the goal. When it's an undeserved goal, I get angry as well, but you know, just gotta keep calm playing FIFA. That's the best way to get results. But anyways, about the captain, I feel like the most experienced player in the squad deserves captaincy. I've actually seen a fair few comments telling me to make Tanganga captain. I feel he's too young for the job. Cabri, on the other hand, 78 rated, Bosnian centre-back that we've got. He's 31, got the leadership, got the experience. He's going to be our captain for the first season, and he's going to be the first ever captain of S2GFC. That's the plan. Yo, we've got some really good questions today. Next up, what will be the long-term success formula for S2GFC? Would it be a team like Madrid signing Galacticos in the future seasons, or a club like Man United who also give importance to the academy stars? I feel like Man United is not a good example for giving academy stars an opportunity. I mean, they do, but they're also a team that signs the big players as well. So you could have used a club like which is a club that promotes a lot of youngsters? Borussia Dortmund, I guess. That's a good one. But I don't know really. I wanted to have a mix of both. When we do become a big club, I do want us making big signings as well. So I want a mix of both. I want to be signing youngsters and developing them. I want to be using the youth academy, and I also want to be making the big signings. So A mix of everything, I guess. In other news, it's time to give the first ever Player of the Episode award of this series, and I'm so excited to giving it to Shane Hume. By the way, I messed up his pronunciation in the last episode. We fixed it now, but it's a goalkeeper who ends up getting the first ever Player of the Episode. Completely deserved, by the way. The saves he was making, oh my god. Some of them were just outrageous, like honestly. That's why completely deserves it. And yeah, he's always gonna have the honor of being the first ever Player of the Episode recipient, so fair enough. Talking about Shane Hume, what I do want to do is, whenever a player wins Player of the Episode, I kind of want to go ahead and edit them and give them good boots and all. This way we'll reward players, I guess, for doing well. I could just, edit everybody's boots at once, but this way I feel we'll be adding more personality to each player. So for Shane Hume, who of course just won, Player of the Episode, we're gonna give him, not Puma. We'll give him Adidas ones. I like this. We'll give him this, Predator Pulse. This is what he's gonna be wearing. He's getting rewarded. New boots for being Player of the Episode, I guess. Alright guys, now time to think about transfers. So a centre mid and a striker. I've already gone ahead and put a few players on a short list. Players like, let me show you. Adeyemi is one of the players I want. I feel like he would really work well in our team. Having a young striker, he's got a release clause of 12.5 million, which means if things can go our way, we could get him for a little bit cheaper. I like this very much as an option, but we'll have to wait and see. And then for the midfield, I've got an idea in Riqui Puig. By the way, if I do end up signing Puig, that's going to be the only Barca player we sign in this Creator Club save, because I know a lot of you guys get annoyed when I do sign too many of them, but with Riqui Puig, I feel like there's a story. He's been basically abandoned by Koeman and Barca. He doesn't play for them at all. Will literally be saving his career. And that's why that kind of a storyline makes me want to sign Riqui Puig. But the question is, can we even afford him? We're scouting him. Maybe a loan to buy deal or something like that could be smart. We'll see. Another one that's very, very tempting is Harvey Elliott. He can even play as a midfielder, but he also plays on the right. A bit of a weird one, but I've seen some suggestions in the comments. Signing Harvey Elliott for that midfield role would be very, very interesting. Plus, we can even play him on the right side. So, seems like a top-class signing to make with him being only 18. So we're just scouting all these players, getting a feel of what we can afford, and then we'll make a decision on what needs to be done. By the way, a lot of people were asking me about the Youth Academy. Just be patient, guys. Youth Academy is going to be a big part of this save, but we'll start everything once we're done, of course, with, our summer transfer window. Also, more questions about stadiums and kits. We cannot change kits and stadium mid-season. We can do that only at the end of every season, I think. So once we're getting into season 2, that's when we'll be changing kits and stadiums. So again, if you guys have any suggestions for all that, just keep leaving them in the comments and we'll look at it next season. I know I've got a lot of players' contracts to renew, but since Shane Hume won Player of the Episode, I think he deserves to be the first one we give a good renewal now. Because I'm looking to save money, I'm gonna try and do the contract negotiations the normal way, because that's, I think, the best way to get him on a cheap contract. Already, guys, we're in a tricky spot with wages, so we've got to be careful. I want to give him basically a 4-year extension. Is he going to accept it? He's only willing for a 2-year extension. What about a 3-year extension? That should put him on like a 4-year deal. And he's willing to work with that. Let's go. No release clause. Perfect. Just what we want. Now the salary. I'm going to offer him the same thing he's earning. Not even a little bit extra. We'll add in maybe about 80,000 as a signing bonus just to get him to tempt him to, accept the offer. What's this going to be like? Reasonable offer. There you go. Perfect, guys. Maybe for a few players I can try and reduce their wages. That might be smart. But for now, Shane Hume, the man who was incredible in the first episode, we've just renewed his contract. We've actually got a pretty tricky game ahead of us to start the episode as we take on Cardiff City. We're playing Hernandez at camp because Noble's not fully fit. So a few stamina issues here and there. But apart from that, it is a strong team that we're using. Tanganga at the back as well. Shane Hume, after signing that new contract, starts. Before all the transfers begin, let's get a win and push towards the top 4 or so in the championship table. Here we go, guys. First game of the episode, and I want to start off with a win. A lot of people in the comments section were telling me to actually maybe think of switching formations, but I kind of want to use the 3 at the back, man, for the first season, because it'll be so expensive for us to switch formation and everything, because you don't realize we'll need to sign left backs and right backs. And that's going to be super expensive. And I'd rather not do that in the first season. So sticking with the 3 at the back, it's working well for us, at least until this point. And let's hope it continues to do so. Here goes Silva. From distance, I'm taking one, just testing the waters. But that was too easy of a save. Oh, the pressure from Nicholas. By the way, Nicholas is turning out being one of my favourite players. Brian, scooping this one. That was unnecessary. Silva should control that one, though. No, he doesn't. Misses out. By the way, Cardiff are not going to be an easy team. They're 4th right now in the championship, and they almost took the lead off that chance. As I said, this is going to be a tricky outing for us. There we go with James. Options are not really there for a cross, so I'm taking it inside with Savage. Silva. He messes up, but it falls for Brian, who tries to open up that space, but Cardiff are defending deep. Oh, we get that. Hernandez going for goal, forces a big save out of the Cardiff keeper. I'm trying these long shots to see if they work on FIFA 22. We'll find out soon enough. Let's see what we can do with this set piece. This looks fairly okay. Nope, it doesn't. I've still not figured out how set pieces work. Clemence does well there. Going for goal. Gets blocked easily. Here's Savage. One of the players I'm really excited about. Oh, that ball roll was nice. He's probably one of the most talented players we've got in our setup. Hopefully he can, fulfill his potential. Oh, that's a good ball for them. But there's Shane Hume coming and collecting. He's celebrating that new contract, so I'm expecting some big saves from him. Good release from James out wide for Capri. I just love spreading the play from one side to another on FIFA 22 because it's just such a satisfying animation. I mean, look at this. Pinging it from one side to the other for James. Cross inside. That was a difficult cross. It was never going to work. I'm tracking back with Tanganga. There's, I've just been completely floored. Now they've got a chance here. Problems for us. It's an opportunity. And if that was on target, we'd be 1-0 down. Because I don't think Shane Hume was getting anywhere close. Cardiff have looked way better than us. And that's exactly why they're above us in the league. You know what Cardiff are doing? They're just sitting deep and just countering us. And that's causing us immense problems. Because I can't counter them. And there's no space for me down the wings as well. So fair play on the tactics, Cardiff. But it's annoying to play against. Okay, finally a bit of space maybe. As Hernandez finds Nicholas. Could go in for a cross. It's a decent ball in. But I was never threatening anyone. Oh, that's a very good attempt from Cardiff. Shane Hume has been keeping us in it. What a save. That was a nice little shimmy, but he's struggling to dribble after. Actually, he's done pretty well, I'd say. Silva. Now Brian. Nicholas. Looking to bring it inside. Good release for Silva. Finding that space, but that's a solid block. I think we need something extra in the team, and even though Noble isn't fully fit, we're going to bring him on, guys. I think we need Noble in that cam spot. Problems for us because Cardiff have broken through. We do well in that instance. And here's George Nicholas. Here goes Nicholas, guys. This looks very promising indeed. He's got the pace as well. Could look for a cross. It's a good delivery. No, it isn't. Really isn't. Okay, our defense has been completely opened up. And I'm not a fan of this. It's a nutmeg off the crossbar. I swear the luck we've had in this game is crazy. We should be 2 or 3-0 down. But we're somehow surviving. The crossbar, our keeper, has been saving us. Finally, the substitution has been made. We've now got Noble coming on. The first player to ever score for our club. Let's see if he can, step up and help us out in this tricky situation. Brian. Linking up well with Clemens as he finds Brian again. Nicholas. Brian. Noble. Back for Silva. We're moving the ball around well. Is there a bit of space here? Noble has broken through. Shoots. Oh, he drags his shot wide. Already we're seeing an instant impact though as soon as he's been brought on. So, positive substitution. 20 minutes to potentially get a winner. They've got a chance here. Dangerous situation. Dangerous situation. Silva. By the way, I'm telling y'all, Silva is kind of one of the hidden gems of the team. Along with, let's say, even Nicholas, you could say. As Nicholas using his space to beat his man. If the cross is good, there could be problems, but the cross wasn't. Corners have not worked for us so far in this series. Yep, I think I'm getting a red card. Only a yellow. Guys, you won't believe what I just did. I don't think you guys saw that in like that sense, but I literally took him out. And that should have been a goal for Cardiff. Let me show you guys the replay because what I did was, it was not fair because this guy would be completely through on goal. I knew it, and there was only one thing I had to do. Went sliding in, sent him, sent him packing. Let's just put it that way. Even with that yellow card, for me, Silva has been man of the match. Literally been everywhere. And that sliding challenge, even though it was a foul, pretty much saved us from conceding. And there you go, full time. A disappointing draw. But then again, if you look at the game, we were second best at everything. Cardiff was so much superior to us that I can't even complain about taking an L. I mean, we haven't taken an L actually. It's a draw, but yeah, can't complain. Actually, we should be looking at it as a point gain because we didn't deserve anything from this. Cardiff were that much better. And as they say, the stats don't lie because actually it was quite even. Expected goals practically the same. We had way more possession though, 67, but we couldn't do much with it. Very fair game though. I don't know why it felt like they were the ones dominating. So yeah, you guys wanted to see the stats and all, there you go. All the stats are in there. Defending wise, you guys can see. I love the detail in these stats, man. It's amazing that they've added this to career mode, finally. Guys, I was just looking at our team and finding players that potentially maybe we could loan out. Adam Webster here, 53 rated. I doubt we're going to be using him all that much. The same with Will Groves, Dawson. And if we remember, last year on career mode, it was so much more effective to loan out youngsters. So let's loan them out and hopefully they'll grow. We're actually going to be simming our next game against Preston in the championship. They're 14th, so I'm expecting us to win, but I don't know what to expect from FIFA 22 simulations. Ooh, okay, this was close, but we managed to win just about. 3-2. Brian scoring. Why is it showing red? I think that red means penalty. Brian scored the penalty. He scored twice, with Nicholas getting on the score sheet as well. Love that. Here we go, guys. We've got a detailed scouting report on all the players we're interested to pick up. And Ricky Puig comes in at a 76 overall, age 22. His valuation is through the roof. We can't afford this. We really can't. Timothy Weah as a striker, 21. Lille, 7.5 million is his valuation. He seems like a pickup. The pace is there. Okay. I love this. I do. What an option this could be as a striker. Adeyemi is the other one. Again, oh, what are those pace stats? Insane. How much would he cost? He'd be a lot cheaper. 4.8 million is his valuation. We could get him for somewhere around that. He's got a release clause as well, so Adeyemi seems to be the pickup. And then we've got Harvey Elliott. If we can actually secure Harvey Elliott or Puig on a loan deal, that could be the play. Let me try this with Harvey Elliott first. Let's approach the loan. Club isn't interested in loaning this player out. There you go. That completely messes it up. What about Ricky Puig? Can we loan him? Nope, we can't. So both Puig and Elliott cannot be loaned. I'm now really struggling with what needs to be done. Okay, so we can't sign Puig. Harvey Elliott, we have the cash. You know what? Let's start putting in an offer for Harvey Elliott and just seeing for how cheap that we can get him. 8.5 million is Harvey Elliott's valuation. Okay, we're gonna go in with a 7.5 million offer just to get a feeler of this. 7.5 million for Harvey Elliott. What do they say? 9.3. Guys, this seems like a no-brainer to me. 9.3 for Harvey Elliott. If we bring it down to 8, what are they gonna say? Are they going to work with me here? Reasonable offer. 8 million for Harvey Elliott. Are you kidding me? Wow. 8 million. That is a deal and a half. But I also want a striker. Let me just wait on this, guys. I don't think we can sign Timothy Weah unless they're willing to loan him. Nope, they aren't. Would Bayern Munich be willing? Nah, they won't. We don't have the cash for both Adeyemi and Elliott. It's just such a shame. You know what? Let's just take a look at our team and decide where we need what. I think we can survive without another striker with Ofia, Clemens as well, but adding that midfielder I think would be helpful. He can play instead of James, he can play in centre mid. The versatility is going to be so key. One for the future. Player I've never used in career mode before. I want to do this. Guys. I'm going to go with Harvey Elliott. I'm sticking with my gut for this one. Harvey Elliott to S2GFC. Let's pull it off. Negotiations are ongoing. Important squad role is what I've offered. We're going to give him a 5-year deal. I want to tie him down to this club for as long as possible. 5 years. Is that going to work? It's going to work for them. Let's go. No release clause as well. Now the wages. We don't want to be paying him stupid money. We don't have stupid money to be paying him. And he's taking a pay cut. We'll remove the goal bonus because we always remove the bonus, guys. Come on. We'll submit offer. Let's see. And he's willing to work with that. I can't believe it. Harvey Elliott is now our player. We've signed Harvey Elliott from Liverpool in our Creator Club series for 5 years. What a deal. Just for 8 million as well. We're not going to be able to sign that striker. We just don't have the money. But I feel like Harvey Elliott is going to be worth. He's going to be worth it, guys. It really is. Oh my god, what a transfer that is. What a freaking transfer that is. Oh, Conference League group stage, sure. We couldn't care less. But this is the big money signing that we've just pulled off. Harvey Elliott. Wow. Some of those stats are looking great. The question now is, which I want you guys to answer. Do we convert him to a centre mid? It's going to take 112 weeks to do that. Are you kidding me? That wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't expect this. Maybe then we use him as a right winger. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer, I guess. We'll put him on an inverted winger plan, at least. That should boost like his weak foot as well. But yeah, I like this signing, guys. I like the signing of Harvey Elliott quite a bit. Honestly, I think that concludes our transfer business because we really don't have any more money to make signings. And I think we'll need this remainder of cash to renew contracts because a lot of players in our team, yeah, their contracts are running down. I think now we can have Harvey Elliott starting over James, and we'll put James on the bench. That's probably how it's going to be. I kind of expected to have Harvey Elliott start over Savage, but maybe it's for the best having Savage as a starter because of he's one of the most talented players of the squad. By the way, have we put a development plan on Roman Savage or Roman Savage? I think he won't have an accent because he's English. Yeah, whatever. We've put already an Anchorman development plan on him, so he should be growing fairly quickly for us. Anyways, we find ourselves with another big championship game. 2nd place West Brom against 4th place us. Gonna be an interesting one. Harvey Elliott to make his debut. I don't like this. They're actually playing a 5 at the back formation. Technically, we are as well, but we're more attacking with the 3 at the back system. So this is gonna be a bit of an annoying game. But we drew our last game. I don't want to draw again. If we can beat West Brom, that'll be good progress. Harvey Elliott making his debut. Let's see how things go. Here we go. It's 2nd place West Brom against 4th place us. Harvey Elliott making that debut for us in this one. It's a bit of a weird transfer. I initially anticipated signing him to play in midfield, but then he can't be converted into one. Like, it'll take 112 weeks. Now, who's waiting for that much? Like, honestly. So, it's in a situation where we got to use him on the right side. Maybe it's for the better, because in midfield, we can have Savage play every single game, and he's probably one of the players who can grow the most in our team, so yeah. But then again, maybe then signing Adeyemi would have been better. Who knows, but let's hope it'll pay off well for us. Off the crossbar. Wow. How have we not conceded there? West Brom should be 1-0 up here, but we survived that one. Cross comes in again as Cabri gets it away, but that was a bit stressful. Oh, but right now, look at this. Harvey Elliott in space. He's quick as well. Could look for an early cross. The delivery was very dangerous. That's what we want to see from him. More of those kind of balls. And I think we'll be definitely scoring a fair few goals. Good play. Robert Snodgrass. Cross comes in. Shane Hume went for it. Thank God he collected that one. That was a tricky moment. Snodgrass. Good pass out wide for Grant. Back for Snodgrass. This is dangerous. A chance for them to score. Shane Hume. Somebody stop him, guys, because the saves he makes should be illegal. It's another episode of utter dominance from Shane Hume. What a keeper we've got from, of course, the Creator Club series. Like, honestly, that is just insane, the saves he makes. Oh, we might be able to slide this one for Orfia. Here he goes. Big moment of the game. Orfia playing this one for... we ruined the attack there. Nicholas still has it. This could lead to something. Here's Noble. Our first goal scorer of the series. Could bring it inside. Struggling to. A lot of players on him. We play this one really well. Brian looks for Orfia. Chance to score, and we've actually scored. Orfia scores his first of the season against West Brom, and I must say, it's come against the run of play. A big, big goal in our quest for promotion to the Premier League. Orfia scores this one. Lovely finish. Brian held up the ball well, and thankfully Orfia kept himself on. We were looking to replace him this season, but guess what? He's come up with the goods for us. Our number 10. A lot of people have been telling me to make Noble our number 10 and Orfia our number 9. Maybe we'll do that, but whatever. We've managed to take the lead against West Brom, and it's a big, big goal, as I said, in our quest for promotion. Oh, they've got a chance almost instantly for the comeback, and even Hume couldn't stop that. Like, Minutes after scoring to concede like that is super frustrating, guys. Our defense was just completely opened up. Nothing we could do about it. It's 1-1 against West Brom. Goes Savage. Oh, that's a nice release for Harvey Elliott. And here he goes on the charge. Harvey Elliott looks to bring it inside. This is looking positive. Finesse shot from distance. A positive run from Elliott, I must say. But need a bit of accuracy on the shots, though. Half-time, 1-1. This could be either one's game. We need to see a bit more from Harvey Elliott. I'm kind of expecting him to step up a tad bit. Here goes Nicholas, who's broken through here. This looks definitely an interesting position to be in as the cross is back in. Oh, we've actually scored. Noble, what a finish. For a moment, I didn't believe it because the ball didn't connect well. Noble didn't connect well with the shot, but he's managed to still put it in. Nicholas again, Reggie Nicholas. Every game he ends up contributing in some way through an assist or something. And he's done it again. What a cutback it was from Reggie. Have a look at this, guys. Nicholas scoops it back in. Noble, I don't know how that went in. He actually did get a fairly good connection on it, but on the pitch, it didn't look like it. What a finish from Noble then, I guess. Regardless, it's in the back of the net. The keeper couldn't get to it. 2-1 up against West Brom. Noble is at it again. Okay, they've got a chance at Tanganga. Please stop this. Please, Tanganga. Cross comes in. And our captain leads the charge there and helps us get it away. And look at Savage there. That is just smart football. Getting it out of the danger zone so well. But Brian, why is he in that position? They've got a good chance here. We need to block the shot. Shane Hume. Wow. Keepers, I think, are just broken on FIFA 22. They save literally everything in the most ridiculous manner as well. How has he stopped that? We've got a chance here. Maybe an opportunity to shoot. And what? West Brom have made it 2-2 with that. Phillips with the goal. Thumped that one in. I didn't even know what happened. How does Shane Hume go from, like, making ridiculous saves to then conceding this? I mean, that was an unsavable shot because he literally put everything through it. Look at this. Bang. To be fair, that was straight at Shane Hume. How did he not get a hand to it? This replay will give us a better idea. Don't tell me it went right through his hands. It did. That's a bummer. 2-2. Harvey Elliott, haven't seen much from him. But this might be the moment we've been waiting for. Harvey Elliott, big chance. He goes for near post, but O'Shea with a brilliant block. That was the first time we saw Harvey Elliott attack like that and dribble like that. And it looked good, but he needs to do that more often. Silva was again had a very solid game as we find Noble here. What can Noble do? He tries to beat his man, does so. Goes for goal. How is Johnston saved that? That should have been 3-2 to us. What a save from their keeper. Noble with the delivery into the box. It's actually fairly decent, but we couldn't attack it. It falls for Savage. Now Andreas. Nicholas. Oh, this is looking nice. This is looking very nice. Cut back. There was nobody in the box. At least towards the goal. We needed a poacher in that situation. Silva. What a ball that is for Ophir, but I don't think he's got the pace, so I'm going to release this one for Harvey Elliott. He certainly has the pace. If he can get it on his left foot, which he can. No, I thought that was going to be the debut goal for Harvey Elliott. He did everything right there. In the last 15-20 minutes, we've seen so much from Harvey Elliott, but just the goal was lacking. I don't like this, man. I really don't. We're going to try maybe a set-piece routine. Maybe that works. Nicholas. Just going to put it back in the box. Cleared away. Falls for Savage, though. That's going to be cleared away, guys. Frustrated, dude. How did Harvey Elliott not score that? The game ends 2-2. Back-to-back draws for us in this series. As I said, we're here for a long-term career mode. This is going to be a grind. We're going to have to work so hard to make this club a Champions League winning club. It's not going to be an easy save, but there you go. Couple of games in this episode, both draws. So we've got a loan offer from Portsmouth for Zachary Dawson. Loan to buy? I don't want to do a loan to buy. No, let's delegate and make this like a 1-year loan deal, or a 2-year loan deal even works for me. And let's see what Portsmouth say. Anyways, we're on transfer deadline day. Now, I don't want to sim ahead because I'm thinking if you guys can suggest me players that would be great for like a loan deal or something to just improve the squad a bit, let me know in the comment section. Your suggestions could be huge. So we're not going to be simming through the transfer deadline day for now. We'll be here. And next episode, we'll wrap things up. So with those draws, even though we're unbeaten in the championship, we've dropped down to 9th. Don't like it, man. I really don't like it. Next episode, we gotta start consistently picking up some wins. Player of the episode for me, I'm thinking I like Nicholas as an option. I also like Silva. Probably Silva, guys. If I'm being real, Silva deserves a shout for being player of the episode. Yeah, I think it's... Then again, Nicholas I thought was so impactful. Helped us get that draw as well with the cross and just the movement he provides and the pace. It's a tough one. We'll decide in the next episode. You guys can help me out by letting me know your opinions in the comments. And for now though, this is where we're wrapping up episode number 2 of the Creator Club career mode. What an episode this was. So much progress. Signing Harvey Elliott is going to be massive for the series, boys. And we just keep the grind going. Couple of signings in this window. Next episode, if we can get like a loan deal in, that could be huge for the club. We're going to get through probably an entire month of football in the next one as well with the championship, so can't wait for the next episode. If you guys are enjoying the content, enjoying the grind of FIFA 22, make sure you drop a like in the video. 10,000 likes and I'll get you the next episode tomorrow. Subscribe as well for daily FIFA 22 career mode content. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Peace.